Hello artists and musicians, today I want to talk about how I produced over 100 tracks over the past year. It used to take me months to even finish one, and I produced over 100 tracks with a full-time job. So I think for me personally that's an achievement. Today I want to talk about how I made that happen, the systems I've had, techniques and tips I can give to you. The first thing I would say is I would recommend reading this book. It's a must read for any creative artist out there. It's called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. The concept is that every creative is dealing with a force that's called resistance, and basically resistance job is to stop you from becoming your best self, aka achieving your dreams and your goals, you know. So resistance's job is to make you procrastinate, basically, and procrastination is, delaying things by, you making excuses that probably aren't real. They're just made up in your head, like, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I'm tired, I'm busy, whatever reason. I always talk to musicians and they talk about how that life just gets in the way of their creativity and they just can't focus. They don't have the time or the energy. What did you do for the past week? Kind of break it down for me, And long story short, we get to the point at the end of it and they start to realize that they're just making bullshit excuses that stop them from actually taking action, and usually it comes out of fear, fear of failing, the fear that maybe you're not good enough, the fear that maybe this isn't really meant for you. I remember talking to this songwriter and she said that she struggles to write one song a week. I told her, what if one of these big publishing companies came up to you and said, we really like your sound, we'd like to offer you $50,000 advance if you can maybe write us 10 songs in the next 2 weeks. Will you be able to do it? And all of a sudden, physically, she changed. She got excited and said, I can probably do it. I think I can do it. The reason why you're not taking action, the reason why you're procrastinating is because you're letting these excuses get to your head. You need to sometimes get out of your head and just take action. Just sit your ass down, pen and paper, keep your head down and just work. It's really all about hard work. There is no secret, Let me give out some tips that I can provide to help you be more productive this year. Know your end goal. Really get specific about what is it you want to achieve in the next week, the next month, the next year, and start breaking that goal down into actionable steps and put them on a schedule. And every morning, just do it. Just sit down, start taking action. It's going to be difficult the first few days, but just like anything, it's a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, the stronger it gets. Another aspect is time management. So being able to understand how to break down your day in order for you to fit those tasks in the day. Another thing is really, being able to sacrifice partying on the weekends, watching Netflix, playing games, and social media. As much as it's a pro for the current generation, I think 90% of the time people go on it to waste time, For me, whenever I go on social media, I have a very specific reason. It's either to connect with people, release content, and I never go on it just for the sake of it, because that's me wasting time, and time is money. And whenever you're doing these tasks, make sure you're just focused, Don't try and multitask. Don't try and do 5 things at once. Switch your phone off. That's another big thing. Don't put it on silent, actually switch it off. That's going to help, trust me. Please buy the book, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It's going to change your life. That's it for today, folks. Please do like the video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. This is Jonathan Milanis. Peace and love, always.